It would help if I had the privacy shutter off, wouldn't it? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Iron Sheik 84, and I'm here to do day 2 of the Showdown, and I'm gonna do the limited time tours as well. Fish Can't, how's it going? Purnell, good afternoon. Well, morning here in Texas, but how are y'all doing today? So I'm just doing the I haven't started on day 2 of the Showdown yet. I'm just looking to knock it out as quickly as I can, get whatever bonus people are left over, and then I'll do the limited time tours, and then I'm gonna head out. So I do have a couple things to do, so this isn't going to be the longest stream, but still, just wanted to do it, chill out with everybody. I know, let's see. So just jot these down real quick. So I don't have Rocky Johnson. I did the Jimmy Uso one. Oh, here. Change the screen. There we go. So here we are on the portal. So these are the Showdown contest people. So let me just make a note. So I don't have Rocky Johnson. I did Jimmy's one match. I don't have the Great One Rock. I don't have Naomi. The People's Champ, I did my 3 matches. With the Blue Chipper, it's supposed to be 5. I think I've only done 1 so far. Don't have Hogan. J-Tech, he's supposed to have 5. I think I've only done 1. Sarge, I know Sarge, I know for a fact that I have 2 or 3 more to go. I don't have the Most Electrifying Man. The Acro J, I don't think I've done any matches with him, but I might have done 1. I don't know. Don't have the Hollywood Hogan, don't have Sasha. I did my 1 match with Ken, I did my 1 match with Andre, and then I don't have Mr. T. So I got maybe, 12 more matches to go or something like that. Yeah. Well, let's go. Hopefully I'll quickly max day 2, and then I will, hey! Housekeeper, how's it going? Yeah, hold on a minute. This isn't... Oh, yeah. Okay, I was wondering why that was a little louder than normal. Okay. Yeah. Long shift, housekeeper? I could certainly use a nap too. Kind of went to bed a little later than I expected. Oh, day off actually. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, relax. Let's see. Let's get this out of the way while I'm here. There we go. All right. Let's get started on the Showdown tournament. So, how far did y'all get on the limited time tour? I personally, I took a look at it, and I haven't started it yet. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the hell mode on all of them, but well, we'll see, I guess. All right. Alright, so I want to finish off my Sarge matches first, I guess. A quality of life thing. I wish this was scrollable so you could see exactly where you are with everything. Like it's cut off right here, and even if I scroll the screen down, I can't see what I'm missing. Let's see. All right. Yeah, the only thing that I haven't done so far as well, that I've been meaning that I will do is once the Coin Evo event hits at 2 o'clock. Well, 2 o'clock Texas time in the Central Standard time zone. I am going to. I got some. I might go ahead and make Roman Shield 3-star and just use my shards on him or whatever. That's the only one thing I haven't done yet is to hit the 7,000 talent up for any of the NOIE or Maivia things. Although I'm kind of mad at myself. I I did like the 20 level max up for Jay or whatever. I wish I waited just a couple hours for this thing to start, but whatever. Alright, there we go. I think what's funny, the 4 times I've used Sarge right now are the most that I've used them in the last 3 months or 4 months since I pulled them. I think I used them once for bonus points and that's it. Yeah, I hope so too. So far it's just been shards, but here's the thing. Like I said, if I get them, cool. If I don't, look, this is a game. At the end of the day, look, I can't have every character in every single bag, and I'm not gonna spend $10,000 trying to get them. I did do 16 pulls yesterday, and I did not get a very good set of pulls, but I don't know. I might, depending on where I end up, I might do some more. I have some gift cards that I need to use, so why not, right? Alright. We'll give it the cursory. Okay, there we go. So there we go. We're done with Sarge, so let's mark him off this list. Alright, so I need some more with the Blue Chipper, Tech J, and Acro J. Let's see my logs. Alright. Hey, housekeeper, thank you for the host. Fishcan, thank you very much for the host as well. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, definitely. I mean, this isn't gonna be like I said. This isn't gonna be a super long stream to begin with, anyway. And plus, it's your day off. You could go and enjoy yourself. I so I like I said, I'm not under a specific like time frame. Like I said, it's 10:26 right now. I'm hoping to be done in about half an hour. Again, like I said, this is gonna be like the longest stream. I don't have like a hard cutoff at 11, but I so kind of like how we're Monday through Friday I have I have my normal job, and then on the weekends typically I take my parents out on Saturday nights along with my wife and my kid. Just to do a family activity. Whether it's going out to eat, whether it's going to the movies. I know with COVID, it kind of got, things obviously got, yeah, got changed around. But, like I said, it's usually like I said, just, something simple like a movie, going out, sometimes it's like there's nice places around Dallas just to walk around, see the city and whatnot. So there's there's like a horse farm thing that I saw, and my mom loves horses, and so as a surprise, I'm gonna take her. But it opens up at noon, and it's not exactly an hour's drive, but it's roughly an hour. So I my wife's already ready, and then once I get done with this, I'm going to get my mom. We're gonna hop in the car, and I'm gonna take her out, and hopefully she's gonna have a fantastic time with the horsies. So that was two matches with Acro. Yeah, like I said before, I have a good relationship with my parents. I know not everybody does, but I love my mom. I love my dad. They have certainly, you know, scrimped and sacrificed and did the best they could to give my brothers and I a very good life. And now that I have the means to do so, I love taking my mom and my dad out. And it's not, like I said, it's not just a money thing. Just like I enjoy taking them out, and whether, like I said, whether it's like going to the movies, whether it's doing this, doing that. I like taking them out and letting them enjoy life, and spend time with their grandchild, and not have it be about work and whatnot all the time. I've mentioned it before when I say like I run store errands and stuff. So here in Dallas, we own a convenience store, a tobacco shop, whatever term you want to use. So a lot of times when you hear me talk about grabbing cigarettes and stuff, I don't smoke. It's I grab store supplies and whatnot. So, and if you're ever in the Dallas area and you want a pack of smokes, or you smoke the other stuff, the tobacco use only items. And glass pipes and whatnot. DM me. I'll make sure you get taken care of. But yeah. But that being said, it's a good time, and plus, we don't anymore, but we had two stores up until a couple months ago, and my parents practically like lived there. So now that we sold the other business, my parents actually have some time, like I said, to go out and enjoy themselves, and I want them to enjoy the best, the time that they can while they have it. I know I kind of touched on this earlier, but like I don't want to, like I want them to go on vacations. I want them to, like I said, you know, go to Dallas, go around and see the sights of Dallas, try new foods, try, do this, do that, in a couple weeks, once Ramadan's over, we're looking into, I wonder if that was five with him. So hold on. Sorry, that changed subject. Okay. So 1500, 1500 is three, 1500, 1500, that's four. Okay, I think I've done my five matches with him. If I'm at 9,000, yeah, that's six matches. Yeah, okay. So there we go. Oops, I was gonna say Jay, I'm gonna get him. So yeah, five. I did those. So I think I got Blue Chipper left to go. I got a couple more to do with him. I will tell you, I wish we had a rail system or something like that, like you do overseas, housekeeper. I that's one of the things that unfortunately Dallas doesn't have a very good mass transit system like they do in some of the other cities. Like I know DJZ in Chicago has a fantastic, their metro system and whatnot. And like in New York and whatnot, it's like they got their subways and everything built up. We do have a light rail here, uh, but unfortunately, it's and I know that this is I know this might sound like, well, like a smart ass might say like, oh, blah 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 blah, if there's first of all, getting to them isn't, they're far away. And second of all, like for me to get to the closest Dart Rail, well, it's called the Dart Rail, the Dallas area rapid transit. The closest light rail station to me is like 10 or 15 minutes away, and after that, like whenever you take the rail, it's like certain places. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Well, I mean, my wife always talked about taking the dart, or taking it everywhere when she was going to school and whatnot. Um, so, the okay, but I was saying it's okay. So I know this, like I said, I know again. I know this might like it's like a smart aleck and be like, oh, blah blah blah, but if you have a place that you're directly going to, oh, is Purnell in Chicago or New York or something? uh, so if you have a place that you're specifically going to, it's fantastic. But oh, you drive a lorry? Oh, okay. I know what the I know the term lorry. It's an 18 wheeler. That's what we refer them to here in the states. Yeah, but like in Chicago or like in New York, I mean, like obviously not every single place, period, but you can reasonably around the city. You can get, it's like you can hop on a train and with like a 5 minute, 10 minute walk, whatever, you can get to wherever you need to go. Here, they're not in the most convenient spots in the world, so if you're gonna solely use the dart rail to get around, you're gonna have a really bad time. Although I mean, like I guess our buses aren't bad. I've used them from time to time. So the State Fair of Texas is in Dallas. It's in a city called Irving. Oh, my hype train. Which I'm still shocked about that happening. By the way, just like I said, I know y'all hear me say this a lot. I'm just truly blessed that that happened. Um, uh, the so in downtown Irving. Oh yeah, I say that the train conductor. Yeah. All right. So all right, there we go. So if y'all are bored after the stream, whatever you want to check it out. So that's like I said, that's the State Fair of Texas right there. So different states are known for different things. I don't know all of them off the top of my head, and I don't want to sit here and bog the stream down by looking all of them up. Like I know that Minnesota's is like blank on a stick. So I'm sure you've had Ohio's keeper. Do you know what a corn dog is, by the way? Have you ever heard of you ever heard of that? Yeah, meat on a stick. Okay, well, yeah, well, meat on a stick, but so like in Minnesota, I only know this from watching Bizarre Foods with Andrew Zimmern, but like in Minnesota, they they oh, mini corn dogs last. Oh, that's awesome. I so unfortunately well, I mean, I'll get into it. Unfortunately, the Fletcher's corn dogs have pork in them, so I can't have them. So I tend to, whenever I have corn dogs, I have them from home or I have them from Wiener Schnitzel, because they're made of chicken. But uh, I was getting like, so like Minnesota has, it's like at the state fair people come up with like, neat, different things to have on a stick. So for example, they'll have like spaghetti and meatballs on a stick. They'll have they'll have like chicken tikka on a stick and things like, again, I'm not going to go into every single little variation of what they have and what they don't have, but they have like these neat things. So in Texas, our state fairs are known for our fried foods. So it's like, so fried Coca Cola, fried butter, it's like, and things of that nature. So they have a contest every year for people to make, to come up with a new, for a new fried food. So sometimes I can have them, sometimes I can't, and then other times, look, I'm an adventurous eater, by the way, but there are certain things that I'm just like, yeah, I'm not eating that. Yeah. So housekeeper, what they do is basically they have like, you know what a donut hole is, right? You have like a regular donut and then you have the donut hole. So what they do is they make like a big dough ball and they have a like they have it empty in the center and then they pour Coca-Cola in there and then they finish, it's like, and then they seal, like they knead the dough over whatever where it's sealed, and then they fry it, and then whenever you bite into it, it's, it's like it's a fried ball with Coca-Cola in it. And fried butter, yeah, again, that's one of those I'm like, it's not exactly something I'd be thrilled to eat, but yeah, fried butter. Do nuts. Yeah, the yeah, I don't know. Like I said, in fried butter, Pernell. Yeah, that's also something that is that's something that actually won one of the food contest things. Yeah, they took a slice of butter and fried it. Oh, housekeeper! Thank you very much for the bits. Much appreciated. And look, I finally got it working this time. Here we go. But yeah, the I don't even know if they still have them anymore. So what we used to do is salt for the fried butter. uh, I maybe one of these days I'll try the fried butter. Again, it's not something that sounds too appealing to me. Let's see, Scarface still. Let's get this last match out of the way. Alright, that's more like it. There we go. Yeah, so, yeah, the fried, like I said, fried butter is the weirdest thing that I can think of right now. But yeah, they usually, I mean, like they're good stuff. It's some of the stuff's decent. The part of the reason now, like I said, I am adventurous, and it's sometimes, I only go to the state fair once a year, so it's one of those like, why the hell not, I'm here. But some of the fried foods and stuff that they have, it's like kind of like the fried butter, for example. So like they'll give you three slices of fried butter, and it'll be like $8 or something like that. So it's like, so I'm just like, yeah, for $8 I'm not willing to, it's like I said, I'm not willing to spend that time, that kind of money. It, and yeah, I love. By the way, I love fish and chips. The I've been to, I've been to the UK one time. Back in 2011. Uh, all right. By the way, so now that I've maxed out day two, we are going to change these out. Let's see, we'll put Ember Moon in there. There we go. Yeah, I love a good fish and chips. Let's see, I'm not sure if I've done my 5 with him yet. And after this, Tech J. I did get fish and chips whenever I went. Unfortunately, like I said, since I don't eat pork, I didn't get to try bangers and mash and a couple of other things. I did get a doner kebab, and it was quite good. And oh yeah, actually, what's funny? Okay, I'll since you're in the UK, I'll share a story with you. I started on it and then I kind of trailed off. And I'm gonna reset my browser. I don't know why it's acting up like this. The one time that I've been to that I went to England. Um, so since you're in Europe, you're familiar with the flight company Iberia, right? So back in 2011, I was finishing up grad school, and it was it was the last it was my last year. It was my last year as a student. I finished up. I have a master's in supply chain management. That's what I do for a living. I do logistics and supply chain, vendor management, things of that nature. That's my big boy job, and then this is my hobby. Um, but what happened was Iberia forgot to add fuel charges to a ticket, and they offered a round trip ticket from Houston, Texas. So Houston's a 5-hour drive for me from Dallas, but from Houston to London for $294 round trip. And considering like I said, considering the fact that it was my last year of school, I had literally never been anywhere for spring break. I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna go and enjoy myself. I wanted to live it up. So what I did was, it's like, so I bought the ticket, and I was making alternate plans just in case, they decided not to honor it, but they did. It also gave me an excuse to go get my passport renewed, which had been expired for quite some time. But yeah, I went now. Unfortunately, like between because of school and work, I couldn't take too much time off. But I was in London for a couple of days, and then I took the Eurostar from London to Paris, and I was in Paris for a couple of days. And then from there, I had my choice of where I wanted to be, and then I obviously needed to get back to London to fly back home. And I chose to go to Amsterdam because there's an electronica group called Black Sun Empire, and they were supposed to have a concert in I forget what city it was, but like my idea was, I was like, okay, I'll just take like a train or a bus or something from Amsterdam to there to the concert, and then I'll go from there back to London. Well, what ended up happening was the concert got canceled, unfortunately, and I couldn't go. Which is okay. It's life, Again, I don't dwell on it's like coulda, woulda, shouldas. However, like I said, I did do. It's like I went there and I came back, and then I spent, and then I came back to I came back. I spent like another day and a half in London, and then yeah, I flew back home to Texas. Yeah. So yeah, and I remember when I went to Amsterdam, I was just like, oh, thank God. I was like, hey, everybody speaks English here. I was so happy about that. I did learn a couple phrases to speak in French. Just from I mean, obviously, I'd heard like hey, like French people don't like speaking English. So I learned like parlez-vous anglais, and some other things. TWS, how's it going? Oh, it's going great. I know sometimes I have to I repeat stuff. So this is gonna be the longest stream. I'm just finishing up the last of my bonus matches. I just maxed day 2, and then as a surprise for my mom, I there's so the city of Grapevine. There's a horse thing that I want to take her to. My mom absolutely loves horses. So I'm gonna take her, and she's gonna see some of the countryside that maybe hasn't been as developed, and she's gonna hopefully see a couple horsies and give them nice pats and maybe a hug. We'll see how that goes, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So once I get done with this, I'm gonna do the limited time tours, and then I'm gonna call it a day. But yeah, I mean, like, here's the thing: the French. So, a couple people were helpful. I don't want to act like like they were all like, I mean, I know sometimes people are like, oh, they're, nobody was rude to me in general, and I will think there's like whenever I went to go eat somewhere, I forgot like since I don't speak French, obviously. I forgot the word for pork, and I was trying to explain like hey, I don't eat pork. Does this have pork in it? Oh yeah, definitely. I just wish my dad had the day off too, so he could come with, but unfortunately not. But yeah, uh, but yeah, like when I went to France, I kind of like it's like when I did go to Europe, I did do a lot of the touristy things, of course. So when we went to England, we went to Buckingham Palace. We went to we saw the Thames, London Bridge, and all that stuff. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, Feros, come here. Nee, na facas Hollandkas, tak było jak taka. Yeah. So my streaming room is his bedroom. That's his bed in the back. But Feros, okay, he's like, I don't want to be on stream. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's my little one. He's ready to go hang out with Grandma as well. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, whatever it is, he's probably like, I want to watch cartoons. Alright, hopefully I can. But yeah. Yeah, so like I said, I was saying, I went to, like I said, I saw the Thames, I saw, like this and that. I did do the Tower of London, and I did. My favorite thing that I did, and I know, I know sometimes it's one of those like when you live there, it's like eh. I did do a Jack the Ripper walking tour. That was my favorite thing that I did. Period. When I went over there, I thought it was super interesting. And I had a really good I had a really good time doing that. Then outside of that, we did the thing where they showed us like all the carriage, like it's like the different carriages and whatnot that the Queen has. We saw that. I saw that, and then in France, I did the normal thing. It's like I went to the Louvre, the Arc de Triomphe, the Eiffel Tower and whatnot. In Amsterdam, so I didn't get to do as much because, like I said, I had planned to go to that concert. So you know I so I had, like I said, my plans on, like, doing this and doing that. Uh, I had when I went there, I went to the Museum of Sex, which was definitely an experience. And and I know you're gonna laugh about this, but using a pissoir or whatever they are was interesting. Look. One thing I will never understand about Europe, okay, is why y'all charge to use the bathroom, because it's like that's nuts to me. Like, okay, I get certain places in America, like, they don't have a rough restroom for public use, but like charging like the uh well, I mean, like, like some of the places, like, where they charge like 50p, or what is it, the it's like, or the I don't know how to count, like, I don't know how to say, like, half a euro or whatever to use the bathroom. Like, I never understood that, why you guys do that. Makes zero sense to me. I mean, other than making money, of course, but there was that. But one neat thing that I will say that was pretty awesome whenever I went to when oh, really? Okay. Okay, well, that makes sense. Uh, but the so when I was walking around the Amsterdam area, so just as a side note, by the way, not making commentary again. I know I've made the joke before, straight edge minus the angry rock music. I've never smoked weed, never, don't have a desire to, but I remember where I walked past the bakery and the cupcakes looked really, really good, and I went in and I ordered one. But I told the guy, I was like, "Oh, hold on a minute." I was like, "This is just like a regular cupcake, right?" I was like, "I don't want to get high, please." And he's like, "No, no, no." He's like, "No, I assure you, this is a regular cupcake. You're fine." So I had a fun experience with that, and so I don't know if they had just opened or if they were doing an exhibit or something like that, but I was just, like, I didn't have a set agenda, so I was just walking around I was just walking around the city, and I actually I don't even know the name of it. I might have the little heart tag thing. There was some social media thingy that somebody asked me if I wanted to sign up for, and I was like, "Oh yeah, whatever. I don't care." It's like, I'm not gonna be here, after this week. But Amsterdam has a video game museum, which I thought was really interesting. I went there and I saw a bunch of stuff that, I mean, I've seen it in the States, obviously, but, like, I didn't really expect to see them over there. And one of the things that was really cool as well is they had a bunch of arcade machines on display, and they actually had a Dance Dance Revolution machine. Now, y'all might be, well, I mean, not shocked, but you might be interested to know that I actually used to own my own Dance Dance Revolution machine. It was in my garage. My brothers and I bought it. We split it three ways, and yeah, I had a DDR machine. Used to play quite a bit, and I actually won a bunch of tournaments in and around Dallas, especially my college, the University of Texas at Dallas. I won every when I was an undergrad through grad school. I won every single tournament except for one, which my friend Dave won. But he's literally one of the best people in the country. So that loss was not. I was fine with it. Uh, but yeah, their DDR machine wasn't working, and I fixed it. Hey, Black Hammer. I already maxed day two, by the way. I'm just going through and finishing off the little side ones. In fact, since I can't really see how many more I need with Jay, I think this should be the last one. Uh, I'm gonna check this, and then I think I hit milestone 8. I still need. I used a couple shards on Naomi and whatnot this morning. So I'm in the central. I'm in the central time zone. Whenever it hits 2 p.m. here, it's almost 11 right now. I'll use some coins and level up some of the low level characters I have right now, and then I'll just see where I get to it from there. I did do some polls yesterday, as you saw. I didn't really get anything much, but there you go. And I think this should be it. Okay, I didn't get any bonus points, so I think that's it. Let me just double check the website one more time. There you go. There we go. So Superstar. Oh no, wrong one. Events. Oh, news. It's not events. Okay, there we go. There we go. So I'm gonna claim my free portal points later. Don't forget to do that. Of course, link in chat for everybody who wants to see it. So I don't have Rocky Johnson. I finished off my match with Jimmy. Don't have the Great One. Don't have Always Shine. Rock the People's Champ. I did my 3 matches. I just got through all my matches with the Blue Chipper. Don't have Hogan. I just did the tech ones right here. I finished off Sarge's matches. Don't have that Rock. I did the matches with Acro J. Don't have Hollywood Hogan. Don't have Sasha. I did the one matches with Ken Shamrock and Andre, and don't have Mr. T. Okay, so I'm done with that.